Buddy Hield ignites Warriors game. 7 triumph. Golden State survives the storm. Rockets. Eliminated in thrilling road. Finale Houston, Texas. Game 7. On the road. The bright lights of the Toyota Center bearing down. For the Golden State Warriors, it wasn't just about winning a game. It was about silencing ghosts. And thanks to a searing hot first half from Buddy Hield and a fourth quarter revival from Stephen Curry, they did exactly that. The Warriors survived the Houston Rockets in a decisive Game 7 showdown, closing the door with a 103-89 victory and punching their ticket to the Western Conference Semifinals for the third time in the last 4 years. The win not only propelled them forward, it also saved them from the kind of collapse that haunts franchises for decades, blowing a 3-1 series lead. For a brief moment, it looked like history might repeat itself. Golden State's offense sputtered, the Rockets surged, and the crowd roared with belief. But then Hield, the unexpected hero of the night, grabbed the narrative and rewrote it. Hield's first-half inferno from the opening tip, the Warriors looked tentative, maybe even tight. Stephen Curry missed his first 5 shots, and the Rockets were playing with house money and home court energy. But Buddy Hield? He was locked in like a man possessed. Hield exploded in the first half, scoring 22 of his game-high 33 points before halftime. He was unconscious from deep, drilling 6 of 7 shots from beyond the arc in the opening 2 quarters, including a personal 11-point flurry that turned a tie game into a Warrior-controlled avalanche. By the time the dust settled on the second quarter, the Warriors had gone on a 16-2 run, and Hield had already matched his playoff career high. "I just wanted to stay aggressive," Hield said post-game, still dripping with sweat. "Game 7, you can't hold anything back." As Golden State headed into halftime with a 12-point lead, the Rockets looked stunned. But in the NBA, momentum is fragile, and Game 7s are never over in 2 quarters. The Rockets rally and stall out of the break. The Rockets struck back. Amen Thompson and Alperen Şengün came out with fire, orchestrating a 14-4 run that slashed the deficit to just 5. Jabari Smith Jr. capped it off with a thunderous 3-pointer that sent the Houston faithful into a frenzy. The Warriors' offense looked suddenly frozen. And Buddy Hield? He went ice cold, attempting just 1 shot in the third quarter. Golden State's rhythm evaporated, and the noise in the building hit playoff levels of chaos. The lead shrank, the Rockets believed, and for the first time all night, the Warriors looked like a team on the brink of disaster. But just when the tide seemed to fully shift, the Warriors responded, not with flash, but with grit. They closed the third quarter on a subtle yet crucial 7-2 run, rebuilding a modest cushion as the game headed into its final act. Curry's redemption arc. Stephen Curry may have been quiet in the first half, but no one writes him off for long. With the weight of past playoff collapses hanging over the franchise, it was the 2-time MVP who stepped up in the biggest moment of the season. Just 71 seconds into the fourth quarter, Curry detonated with a solo 5-0 burst, including a cold-blooded step-back 3 that put the Warriors back up by 13 and silenced the crowd like a switch flipped. "That's what he does," Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said. "He waited for his moment, and when it came, he buried them." With Curry heating up and Hield snapping out of his third-quarter slumber, the Warriors slammed the door. Hield returned to the scoring column with a massive 3-pointer midway through the fourth that both pushed Golden State back into double digits and etched his name into the record books. 9 made threes in a Game 7, tying the NBA record. Then came the final knockout punch. The 12-0 blitz that sealed it. In the span of just 90 seconds, Golden State delivered a 12-0 run that felt more like a thunderclap than a basketball sequence. Curry set it up. Hield finished it with another deep 3, and just like that, the Warriors ballooned the lead to 20. Toyota Center emptied out. The Rockets were stunned. What looked like a potential miracle comeback had turned into a nightmare collapse. When the final buzzer sounded, the scoreboard read 103-89, but the margin felt larger. Golden State didn't just win, they survived. They endured. And they reminded everyone that playoff pedigree still matters. Stat sheet and statement Hield's night was legendary. He finished with 33 points on 12 of 15 shooting, including 9 triples, tying the record for most threes in a Game 7, a mark he now shares with the likes of Stephen Curry himself. His efficiency was off the charts, his timing was impeccable, and his impact? Game-changing. Curry added 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists, shaking off the early struggles to deliver when it mattered most. Jimmy Butler chipped in 20,